feel like Hugo is not looking for love, or he's just not in a place where he's ready to accept love or be in a relationship. So I feel like he's had so many different opportunities and it's time for him to go. What's up guys, it's your girl Sassy J and I am back with another video. Yes guys, as you know, Love Island is just finished, so I'm here to give my review on tonight's episode. But before I get into it, please do the do's. Please like, comment and share. Yes guys, and if you're new to my channel, I welcome you. Please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get an update every time I post a new video. Okay guys, let's get into it. Where do I start? Let's pick up from last night's review, because obviously we ended on the recoupling where Sam was the last person to be picked. I don't even know if I want to say that he was picked or appointed, because he really had no say in the matter, really. And after the way that Mary acted, I felt really bad for Sam. I felt hurt for Sam, and it made me resent, you know, not say resent, but it made me got really annoyed with Mary and kind of disliked her character slightly. Not her, but her character. But anyhow, guys, I didn't like how she made, I didn't like the big fuss that she made in her speech. I thought it was unnecessary. I felt like at the end of the day, her and Dale is not an item. They haven't even been in a couple. They've literally, okay, I understand in the villa, people are kind of like the short amount of time that you spend together, you kind of build a bond or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's Love Island and it can change like this. So at the end of the day, my thing is, if Abby chose Dale, it does not mean that it stops her getting to know Dale. So she didn't have to do all that drama. And I just really don't like how people think like when they say hi, hello, and hello means that they have some kind of ownership over the other person. No, that's not how it works, okay? And I don't know why Mary was doing that crocodile tears at the beginning of tonight's episode. I'm just like, girl, please get over it. Stop with the cry me or river already, because I cannot swim and I'm not about to drown. So stop with the tears. It was unnecessary. I'm sorry. It was unnecessary. Anybody that should be crying would have been Sam, because Sam, bless him, I felt humiliated for Sam. I did. I really, really did. He was the last person to be chosen. And then, to make it worse, what she said, I would have felt so unwanted. And I felt that was so unnecessary. She could have chosen a better time and a better place to do all of that. Also, the next person I felt really sorry for in the situation was Abby. Because I feel like Abby really likes Dale. And he's the only person that she said that she was interested in the villa. And Dale did say he was interested in her. And I feel like Dale was trying to get to know both of them at first. But now, after the speech that Mary made, because obviously he prefers Mary, he knows now for certain that Mary does actually like him, because she obviously made it clear in front of everybody. So now he's ready to focus, as laser focus, as what Toby would say. He wants a laser focus on Mary, which is fine. But it really broke my heart a little bit for Abby. I keep saying Amber, I don't know why. It really broke my heart for Abby tonight when he was saying, you know, well, I like her and I want to get to know her. And, you know, it's not a nice feeling. Do you know what I mean? You chose somebody because you like them, you want to get to know them. And then you hear this. And I know people might be saying, oh, well, she must have known they had a chemistry. It didn't look so deep, even from my eyes looking in. I didn't even see where they formed that kind of bond. I didn't really see it. But obviously, there might have been stuff that's going on that wasn't shown on camera. But she herself, she said it. She didn't realize it was so deep. So you can't blame the girl. Like, I would choose the person that I like. And I'm sure if she knew that he was so hooked on Mary, she probably wouldn't have chosen him. This is what I have to say about that. Anyways, let's go on to the Kaz. Oh my gosh. Like, guys, you know I love Kaz. Kaz is my girl, and I will stick up for Kaz. But I worry that Kaz is going to make herself look really, really bad. Because tonight, she made herself look like a little tiny weeny bit of an hypocrite. Like, I'm not being funny, but she did come across like a hypocrite to me today. And I really hate to say it because I do love her. I understand that she likes Tyler. I understand that she likes Tyler. Her heart is with Tyler. It is obvious for everybody to see that she really likes Tyler. It's also obvious that people are noticing that she does not like Matthew. Maybe she would have liked Matthew if Tyler was not in the picture. However, it was a little bit too late for that, because Tyler was all up in that photo album, okay? He was on every single page. He was there, right? So I feel bad because I feel like Kaz should really just walk away from the situation. She always say, be honest with me, tell me the truth. If you're interested in this person, da 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 da. And I feel like she doesn't really want to be with Matthew. And I've been saying this from day dot. She is not into Matthew. However, she's using Matthew as a weapon to make Tyler jealous. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because, listen, this is people's feelings you're playing with. You're playing with somebody's feelings. And she didn't like it when Toby was doing that to her. I don't think she should do that to Matthew. Don't get me wrong, I love Kaz, but I feel like she should have dealt with that situation a lot better. I feel like she should have just nipped it in the bud. Matthew, I chose you because I don't know what is on Tyler's mind. However, I really still have feelings for Tyler, and let's see where we go with this, but I want you to know that I do have feelings for Tyler. She should have made that completely obvious, because judging from Matthew's reaction when Tyler told him that she said that the door was a little bit ajar, he didn't seem to know this. But I don't even know why Matthew didn't see it, because I'm seeing it. I'm so far away and Matthew's right next there. I don't understand why Matthew didn't see it, but you know, love is blind. Love, like, lust, all of them, they're all blind. I'm just saying. But do you know what? I was annoyed with Tyler with all of this that was going on, but I respected him for coming out today and just stop the game playing, because this would have gone round and round in circle, because Kaz is trying to protect her pride and act like she doesn't care and she doesn't want Tyler. Tyler looks all confused over this side because he's saying, oh, well, I want to know Clarisse and I want to know Clarisse and I want to know Kaz, when realistically he was lying to himself, because you could tell from last night when Clarisse chose him and when Kaz chose Matthew, he was not happy. Means he was lying to himself. He does not want Clarisse. For some reason, maybe he thinks she's very attractive, and she is. She's a beautiful girl, but his mind and everything, his energy, his aura is gravitating towards Kaz. And I feel like they should have just done with this game playing from the moment they came back, because it was obvious that they both kind of wanted to, like, you know, entangle. But Clarisse, bless her, Clarisse said, I could have gone home. I could have gone home. I didn't need to put up with this. I could have gone home. I am doing this with you. And you know what? Well done, Clarisse, because you should make no man take you for no idiot. None at all. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. And now, you know what? Saying that, Clarisse was really annoying me last night, even till tonight's episode at the beginning of it. She was a little bit annoying, but I am here for it. You know what? I would have done the same thing. Because, bless her, she knew that this was coming. She said it herself. I knew this was coming. Tyler is just, why is it that men get so... I don't even know. I want to say that they get confused, but I don't know if it's the fact that they get confused or they're just greedy, because realistically, if they can get A and B, they will still go for C. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe it's just greed. But anyways, Tyler spilled his feelings. He said what he said. And obviously, Kaz has shown sign that it's reciprocated, which obviously we all knew that. But now Matthew is really pissed off, because he's just like, you should have been straight with me. You know, you should have told me before you went and told the girls. Matthew, she should have told you, but before the girls, I don't know. Because if I'm having something going on in my mind, you know, we're not in a relationship, I want to, like, go and speak to my girls. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Especially because when he was saying how he was concerned about a certain situation with Tyler a couple episodes ago, he was speaking to either Dale or Sam. So he didn't actually go to Kaz about that situation, and it was about her as well. So I don't think that he's really thinking into that, but I get what he was trying to say nevertheless. Anyways, guys, right on to Toby and Chloe. Oh. Chloe and Toby, they're becoming my favorite couple. Not my favorite couple, because that is always going to be Teddy and Faye. But I'm really warming to Toby. Do you know what? I think Toby was a little bit confused and immature. But I feel like Toby is growing up. I feel like he's finally becoming a man. I honestly feel I can see where because you know what, this episode tonight was the very first time I actually heard Toby said that he knew exactly what he wanted. Every other time, you always say, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want. It's so hard. You know, my head is scrambled. But tonight was the first time he actually said, I know exactly what I want. This time round, because he said it last night as well, but, you know, he said this time around, I know exactly, laser focus on Chloe. I want Chloe. You know, I'm like, it's like I'm on top of the world and I've got this amazing view. And when he was saying that, I thought to myself, say it's Chloe, say it's Chloe. But obviously, because I thought if he said that, I would have been so romantic. And he said it, he heard me, obviously, you know. But yes, guys. No, but I just think it's so sweet. Even this picnic that he did, I just feel like, you know what? The boy is growing up. He's becoming a man, or maybe he's still an adolescent. I'm not quite sure, but you know, he's becoming a man, and I'm here for it. I'm cheering for them. At first, I wasn't sure, but they've been on a journey. Well, Toby's been on a journey, right? And I think he's gotten to his destination for now. I gotta say for now, because at the same time, we know who we're talking about, right? So yes, guys. So anyways, let's talk about the challenge a little bit. I did kind of like the challenge. I thought it was really fun, but let me zoom in on Dale and Abby. You know, when I think Abby just gave him a little bit of a short kiss because of the whole situation and she didn't want to feel uncomfortable. But I don't know. But Dale's comment threw me a little bit because he was just like, it was short and sweet. I'm going to say short and sweet. So he enjoyed the kiss. He enjoyed the kiss. So if Mary was to go home, what would happen? But you know what? I don't think I would want Abby to be with Dale after that. Because I feel like she would be like more of a second place kind of thing, and or like a runner-up kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I don't think, no. I don't want her to feel like that because I feel like she's such a beautiful girl and she just deserves to find somebody. I just want her to find somebody. I'm surprised. All the good-looking girls are really struggling this season. It is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, guys, let's go to... Do you know what? The grand finale. Listen, somebody's going home. Somebody's going home. Well, 4 people's going home. Not just somebody. 4 people's going home. And guys, you know what? I thought, because last night I was thinking it's 1 couple. But now it's 2 couple. But realistically, it's not a couple because you can split them up. You choose a boy, you choose a girl. And for me personally, to be honest with you, I imagined those people in the final 3. I knew that final 3 was going to be those couple. I knew it. And at the beginning, or maybe even last night, I would say, get Mary out. I don't want Mary there. Get her out. She was getting on my nerves. All this, all that. Get her out. That's how I felt at the time. But tonight, I've got a change of heart. Let me explain. Don't come for me. Let me explain. Right, Hugo got on my last nerves and I ain't got no more. I ain't got no more nerves for him to get on. And I feel like Hugo is not looking for love, or he's just not in a place where he's ready to accept love or be in a relationship. So I feel like he's had so many different opportunities and it's time for him to go. So for me, I hope they don't choose him because they are used to him. I hope they don't do that because that would be so unfair. So for me, Hugo needs to go home, right? Tyler, I want Tyler to stay. I don't want Tyler to go home because I feel like now, you know, if Tyler goes home, Matthew's almost going to be playing a second figure to Kaz. And also, I feel like he's finally said out straight that he wants Kaz. And I feel like it could be something good. So I'm hoping that he doesn't go home. And not only that, before I actually say anything else, sometimes I look at Tyler and I feel like he's a little bit of a control freak. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm just hoping that's not the case. But anyways, that was off topic, but I just had to say it. I looked at him tonight and I saw a bit of a control freak in his eyes. I just couldn't ignore it. But saying that, if he's not a control freak, I feel like him and Kaz would make a good couple. Or I feel like they'd be more compatible. I don't think that her and Matthew matches at all. I just don't see it. And Sam, bless him, I feel sorry for Sam, but I don't think Sam should stay because he's got no interest in there. There's nobody that's in there for him. And fair enough, you could say, give him a chance to find somebody. They could use that, but I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll probably save Tyler because he's already have this thing with Kaz. So that's for the men. Now moving on to the ladies. For me personally, last night, if you'd asked me this, I would have said, save Amy, send the other two girls home. That's what I would have said. I like Amy. I really do like Amy. I'm not going to lie to you. Clarisse got on my nerves a little bit, but I was proud of her for standing up for herself today. And I was proud of her to say, you know what, I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm not going to do it, and walked off from Tyler, because Tyler also, he actually needs a time for himself. He needs to be put on timeout for like a day or two. So I hope Kaz kind of put him on timeout for a minute, because he's too much trouble when he's ready, and I can't deal with that. But I think that Clarisse wants to go home anyways. I feel like maybe she doesn't want to go home, but I feel like she's kind of over this whole experience. And to be honest, she doesn't add or take away, so I think she should go. Mary, still not a fan of Mary. Not a fan of Mary. However, I think it would be more fair to send Amy home with Hugo. I wish they had a few more days in so that we could know whether Amy and Hugo would work. I don't think they will. But, you know, I think it's only fair to send her home with Hugo. I know it's probably not fair, but you know what? I feel like Dale and Mary has a connection, and I feel like something could brew there. So I'm going to put aside my feelings towards Mary and how she acted last night. And we're going to do like a clean slate, and I'm going to forgive her right now. I'm going to do a clean slate, Mary. So we're truce. Let me just put the white flag as a truce between us, okay? So yes, I feel like Clarisse should go home. Amy should go home. I do love Amy though. And we're going to keep Mary for now. Okay? Mary and Tyler. So those are the two that I want to stay. But it's not up to me, and it's not up to you. It's now up to the contestants of the show. So let's see if their fellow islanders will choose in my favor. But to be honest with you, if they choose Amy to stay, I'm still going to be happy with that decision, as long as it's not Clarisse. And as long as they tell Hugo to go and they keep Tyler, I am good to go. But anyways, guys, before I go, let me just say, Love Island producers think they're so slick. Did you see what they did? They literally sent the text message to Tyler to let Tyler tell everyone that Kaz and Matthew were saved. That's some shade. That's shady. Love Island producers, that is shady, but I like it. I like that kind of shade. I do like it. I so like it. But yes, guys, I think I've covered everything for tonight, or everything I can remember. But guys, before I go, please make sure you click that like button. Make sure you share, leave me a comment, say hello, let me know if you agree with me, or if you disagree with me. I still want to hear it. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, beautiful people. Please, I hope you feel comfortable here. Please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you get an update every time I post a new video. And thank you so much for watching. But till then, keep it sassy-licious. Mwah.